Hey guys, Shadney here, and I know I kept promising I would finish out the 31 days of spooky scraps, but it just kept getting further and further and further out of October, and I just wanted to get it done without, sorry, I'm moving my lights around a little bit. I wanted to get it done in a minute, hun. Sorry, India's here. We're on winter break. Phil's actually at work today, like in office, but India's still here, so we might have some interruptions. But I wanted to go ahead and get these done and show you the layouts that I've made. I went ahead and just did them off camera because it was just easier and quicker. And honestly, if we waited and did them all on individual videos, it might end up being next October before it was done. So if you haven't watched the previous videos, I started doing a 31 days of spooky scraps so that we would do a layout every day, a video every day for October, because I do love some Halloween. But I kind of went off rails. We just had a lot happen in October. My husband, his birthday was in October. We had a cabin trip with some friends, and then my aunt ended up we found out she had breast cancer and she had her mastectomy and all this stuff. So it just ended up being kind of crazy, and I just dropped off the face of the planet. So I think we ended at 14. So we've done 1, 2, there's videos for each of these. For what the layouts end up looking like. These are just inspirations. If you would like to be able to print your own copy of this, there is a link down below to a Dropbox PDF file that you can download and print your own. If you do that, just print it as a 4x6 to get it down to this size. And then if you don't have a printer or don't want to deal with it, you can also purchase a physical copy that's a few dollars. I'm not sure how much it is, $3 or $4. And it'll come with the whole thing already printed, the holes punched, and a little ring for you. So we've done all the way. There's videos for all of these up till 14. I skipped one. 13, 14. Okay, so next is 15. So we'll go from there, and I'll just show you what I did and the inspiration and everything. So the inspiration for this one was this, and I really liked all the fabric that they used in this photo. I mean, it wasn't a layout or anything, but I liked all the fabric in this photo. So that's what I wanted to pull into the layout. So I went ahead and I tore strips of fabric and attached them down, and then I ran some baker's twine around here, and you can kind of see up close. And then I layered some stuff behind the photos, some paper layers, and just added lots and lots of embellishments to make it super fun. And there's like a little tassel. I think I glued him down so he wouldn't move around too much. So, and it's just a cute little picture of Indy. I don't think I've done any journaling or anything on any of these. I'll have to go back and do that later. But I just wanted to show you guys before we move on with anything else. I also didn't want to start doing any new videos until I got this done. So that's one reason I've been MIA, because I didn't want to bring out new stuff when I still had this unfinished. So this is day 16, which was Phil's birthday, was the 16th. So this is my layout. I just cut stars. I used, these are the outline stars from the shop. I think they're called star rings or something like that. But they come in like concentric sizes. Concentric, is that the right word? They come in sizes that they nest together. I'm pretty sure concentric, but that also seems weird. I don't know. Anyway, so I just used those as my stencils, and I think I cut 4 of each size. And then I inked all the edges of the stars as well, just because there was a lot of colors going on, and I wanted them all to stand out kind of more on their own, so you could definitely see the difference between each layer. And then added a couple photos in the middle. of little girly, and she was so little. So, and then just lots of star embellishments all over. You can see like the little star stickers. These are, that one's from my shop, but like this one and this one and that one are from, and this one and that one are from a different, they're not from my shop. They're from like a multi-pack that I bought a long time ago. And then, so there's that one. So that's day 16. Day 17 is this one. And I loved that the alphabet was like turned into little Halloween-y themed things. And then the colors. So this is day 17, my take on it. So I did Goofy because we were just taking a Goofy photo, but I turned them into little Halloween things. So like the G has the witch's hat and the broom, so it's like a witchy. The O is supposed to be a ghost. Sorry. This O is a pumpkin. The E is spider webs, but there's a spider hanging from him. And then the Y is supposed to be a cat. You can't tell very well, but that is this one. And these are all just cut out of paper. And then down here. So, and it's just a cute picture of me and India being silly one day in the bathroom. Okay, day 18 is like this, and this I believe is a, oh, I just hit the camera. I believe is a Missy Wooden layout. And what she did, here, I'll scoot it up a little bit. You can see it's like the piñata style where it's like fringed all the way up. So that's kind of what I wanted to go off of. And I did one with, what's it called? Candy corn. And I used just the tickets from my shop. Each one is only worth one package. I didn't use multiple packages on it. It worked out pretty well. And so it's the yellow, the orange, and no, the white, the orange, and the yellow. And then I fringe cut them, and then I had cut out a candy corn kind of shape out of just white plain cardstock, or like if you have scrap cardstock you don't want or anything like that, or pattern paper that you don't want, you can use it for that. And then just added them, glued them down starting at the bottom and working our way up, and then trimmed out the edge. So this was a, they call it Haunt the Zoo, where you go and trick or treat at the zoo. So this was our, I think this was our first year to do that. We didn't do it this year. I didn't really think about it, but it was fun. India loved it. So there's day 18. Day 19, okay, was this. And I liked the Seek Magic Every Day. I liked the quote. And then I just love this photo of the little beakers where they painted on the inside of them and then turned them into vases. But the colors were good. So I used kind of both. And I used this background color from this one. And then the very backing, like the matte background color, is from that peachy background. I pulled the colors from the paint and did paint across here. And then you can't see very well because I kind of messed it up a little bit. But I have the star, let's see if I can find it. The Starburst Stencil, this one. The heart Starburst. I still have paint or something on it. I did that. And then I did it with, I tried to mist it so that it would be like the same color but shimmery, like the heart looks shimmery. But it bled under and messed up, so I just stopped and I just left it there and then dried up what was there and just splattered each section with the color in a shimmer. So you can't see it as well, but it's there. And then the other thing, I also pulled in the beakers with the beakers here. And then the magic, I brought in a magical quote. So it says, some people are just pure magic, that's all. So there is that. And this was teeny tiny baby India, her first Halloween. She was such a little goof. So there's that. And then her bib says mommy spooky cutie. So I thought this this spooky and cute, and then this is spooktacular and stay spooky. I thought those kind of fit really well because of that one. That is day 19. Day 20 was this one. And I used that quote as well. And then photos with a mask, and then all the colors and everything. So I kind of went directly with this. I did everything kind of down the center like this one is. And then it had like some embellishments off to the side, but I did them off to the opposite sides. And then it's that "you look pretty cute" in that mask. The same. And then lots of stars and stuff. And I love this background paper. It's got stars and moons and leaves, and it's just really pretty. So, and I tried to do everything kind of tone on tone so that it was just that peach and then the wood veneer color and white, and that was it. So I thought that was turned out really pretty, and you can see all the up close bits and pieces. So the masks and the buttons and then this little word strip are from my shop, and the little stars. But this one is from, oh crap, what is the name of her shop? My brain just blanked. Color Cast Designs. And she does a lot of acrylic as well. And then these acrylic hearts are from Inner Creativity. And so she's got a lot of really cool acrylic as well. So there is that. It is all done. That was day 20. Day 21 is this one. And I just love everything about this photo. I love bats. I don't know why, but I do. But really mostly what I took from this was the diagonal line and then embellishing on the front. So this is day 21, my take on it. And because I made these after, like, recently, I was able to use the teal doilies, and the yarn are both newer things to the shop. Actually, the yarn might not be in the shop yet. I'll stick it in there. It's like a really thin yarn, but it's striped like the baker's twine, so I thought that was really cool. There's 3 different ones, I think, or 4, 3 or 4 that are like that in the shop that are technically yarn, but they're not super thick, and they're striped like that, like the baker's twine. So I went ahead and did that diagonal, and then I just embellished all around it. I did the stripes first, and with this, what I did was I didn't run it all the way around the back because I didn't want to waste it. So I glued it right here and stuck washi tape. And then this is a post-it note, and then I taped down the post-it note just to keep it, like when I insert it into my layout, it'll just keep it flatter. But that'll keep it all down. I used some clear stickers from a Me and My Big Ideas sticker pad, and it has like all different holiday stuff in it. And then I cut some leaves out with a big leaf punch and ink those edges, and then just add a bunch of little embellishments, and that's about it. I also tried to make a very good effort. I've been trying to make a big effort to using my Nuvo drops because I love them, and I have like not all the colors, but I have so many colors, and I just forget to use them. So I've been trying to make a big effort to do that as my finishing touch on every layout lately, just because there's no point in having them if you're not using them. So all my layouts, I think all of them, I've used Nuvo drops of some sort. So there is that. That was day 21. This is day 22. So this is day 22. It has pumpkins across it. And really in my head, I thought like if you had a punch, or if I could pull out my Cricut and cut out pumpkins, like kind of bigger sized ones to go across. But I can't find my Cricut cord whenever I moved back into the craft room. And I really haven't looked, honestly, but it's here somewhere. So eventually I'll use my Cricut again, but it just isn't happening anytime soon. So instead what I did is I pulled pumpkins out of all the stuff in my Halloween goodies. So I've got, these are the pumpkin emojis from the shop, as well as the jack-o'-lanterns. And then the cork pumpkins are also from the shop. These guys are all from Scrap and Happy Studios, as well as this one. And then the rest are, like these ones are from, I think, the Hey Pumpkin collection. I fussy cut them out of some paper. These are from a Simple Stories collection, the one that came with this paper. And then these are from the new Pebbles Halloween collection. It's a 6x8, so they came small like that. I just fussy cut, and these are from a sticker sheet, but I don't know what sticker sheet. And then added some Nuvo drops, and then added a couple gray hearts, and then that was pretty much it. It went pretty quickly after everything was fussy cut. I did go in with a ruler, and very lightly I used a pencil to mark my lines so that I would stay in that exact thing and keep it very blocky, and then went back and erased it. You can still kind of see some of my spots where I didn't get all the eraser bits off but yeah. So that was day 22. Day 23, this one was super fun. Okay, so I wanted to do something like this where it was all the embellishments around the outside. And then I also loved the pink and black and white. So we did that. And I used a lot of mostly the die cut pack and a little bit of the stickers from the Simple Stories collection. I can't remember what the collection. Oh, this was a Prima paper. And I know this side has all these gold bits that are so pretty, but I just love this side with these spider webs. And I just realized I did it upside down because the spider webs should go this way because the spiders are hanging. I'm an idiot. Okay, so my paper's upside down, but the rest of it's really pretty. So I have my photo with some doilies to kind of pop that up, but I didn't figure I needed any extra paper. And then I just have all these embellishments. There's a tiny bit of orange around because some of those what are they called, die cuts had orange in them like already. And so I just went ahead and went with a little bit of orange mixed in there, but mostly it's all that pink and black and white and a little bit of gray and a little bit of orange. So, and then the wood veneer, but that doesn't. Wood veneer is a neutral. It doesn't count. And then, so there is that. And I just layered and layered. Some of the layers are popped up and some are flat. But you can see, like, some are flat and some are popped up. But it was kind of fun. It was a different layout. And it was using all these die cuts and stuff that I usually just wouldn't. I'm not a big fan of die cut packs. I think they're cute and stuff, but I just don't tend to use them when I have them. So I've just stopped buying them for the most part. But this came in like a kit. So it had the paper, the stickers, the die cut pack, a stencil, and did I say stickers? Yeah, stickers. Maybe something else. I think that's all. So in order to get everything else, I had to buy it. I mean, I got the die cuts. So I wanted to make sure they were used. So here we go. There's that. So that is day 23. Day 24 was this one, and it just says Boss Witch. And I really didn't know what I was going to do with it. I just liked this print. But I found this paper. It's a wood grain, like a cartoony kind of wood grain. It's older and it's orange and like kind of corally pink. So I decided to use that. And then the idea of the phrase having witch. So I did witch please. And then it has India and she's just looking cute. So I started out with just this black piece and the photo. And I really didn't know where I was going with it. So I pulled out, these are from paper that I fussy cut. It was from a cut apart sheet. They were on a 4x6 card. And so I just fussy cut those and then kind of tied those in and started looking for stuff. And then I found, I don't know where it is. I have a Me and My Big Ideas sticker book, like a planner sticker book that is all different holidays. So I went through and got all of these stickers. I took this piece and kind of marked it where this would go. and then went in and added stickers to border it, and then went from there and just added all the embellishments and stuff. I like pulling in that pink. You guys know I love pink embellishments and stuff. So I definitely pulled in the pink, and then I kept it that orange, black, and white, and pink. And then just brought in lots of goodies. All the epoxies and this little metal flare are all Scrap and Happy Studio. These little epoxy sprinkles are from my shop. The orange doily used to be in my shop, but those rainbow doilies got sold out, and whenever I went back to reorder them, they were very popular. Everyone loved them, so I went back to reorder them, but the price had gone up so much that it wasn't like, it was more than what I was charging anyways. So I just really didn't want to. It would have ended up, you would have gotten like 10 doilies for like $5, and I don't know, it just didn't seem right. So I just didn't reorder those. But I have other colors in the shop now, but orange is not one of them, sadly. But that was just a piece of one. It wasn't even a whole one. I just had like a tiny little piece from a layout I did a long time ago. So I did that. Some of these Halloween stickers were clear stickers, like the candy corns were. That bat was. But also this ghost. But I thought he was kind of cool because you could still kind of see the pink pattern through him. And then these came from a 12 by 12 sticker sheet that I don't know what it was. And then these little guys were from the Whimsy Fox Crafts, her Etsy shop, before she put it on vacation mode. So there's that. That was day 24. Day 25 is this photo, and I just wanted it to be very like gridular, and I again used a lot of die cuts from that Simple Stories die cut pack, and I tried to use only the orange and a little bit of black. Some of these are also the stickers from that same collection, and then I just made it very blocky, like lined it up, and then added little embellishments, and then finish it off with these glossy black Nuvo drops. Again, Scrap and Happy Studio for the flare. These little rainbows, I maybe need to glue those down better. They're from Freckled Fawn. I think they're supposed to be red, but they're like an orangey, tomatoey red, so they worked out really well with this dark orange. A little bit of pink mixed in there, but mostly just that orange and black. So there's that one. That was day 25. Day 26 was this one, and I initially, my goal, I loved the ring, that wreath, that's what it's called, wreath, with the butterflies, but I found this photo, and these are cookies, but I loved the idea of the rainbow, what are those called? Ghosties. But again, I wanted to use my Cricut to cut out all the ghosties, and then I didn't even look for my Cricut cord. So instead, I just picked some paper to fussy cut, and I ended up with this one. So these are all these cute little pumpkins, and then I have this silly picture of Indian Ella, and then I pulled some, these are wood veneers from the Hocus Pocus phrase set from the shop. I just thought that was funny that I smelled children, but they're making these crazy faces. So I just layered those all up. I started at the top and worked down so that they would layer correctly, and then just added lots of little embellishments. Again, Scrap and Happy Studio for the flare, and then the wood veneer and these little epoxy sprinkles are from my shop. Oh, and the stars. Those stars are from my shop as well. So there's that one. Day 27 was this one, and it's just the idea that you use 4 6x6 papers and then some mixed media in the middle. And I didn't really do a lot of mixed media. I just splattered some stuff because I was running out of time and just trying to get through stuff. So this is my version. So I used 4, and these were 6x8s, but I just stuck them on there and then trimmed them down. So it wasn't a big deal. This is a photo of me and Phil. This was the year that when I was working at Hobby Lobby, we always dressed up for Halloween. And this year, I convinced the team to go as a slumber party. So we all wore pajamas, and then I had sleep masks that I brought for everybody, and then I made myself a fake headgear. It was just a wire that was hooked into my ear, but like around my ear. And then I had pigtails, but it was just funny. And then Phil was just being a dork whenever I was taking a selfie with it. So I pulled out, this is a Braces banner. There's a set in there. I keep meaning to do a whole set of like orthodontic stuff, a set of dentist stuff, and like a tooth fairy set. I just haven't made it there yet, but I do have a set of banners that are different braces, like 3 different kinds of braces. And so I did that, and then I used silver Nuvo drops just on the brackety parts, so it looked like the brackets, which I thought was funny. And then a wood veneer glasses. These stars are fabric stars from Whimsy Fox Crafts shop whenever she was open. The cork are from my shop. These 2 are metal flare, and they are from Scrap and Happy Studio. And the black, I think the black splatter is a Dilutions Black Marble Shimmer Spray. So it's like not a black, it's like a dark gray, like a gunmetal kind of black. So, and I was, another funny thing, just because, 2 things actually. So this one I liked because it says Spooky Boo Crew, and then when we dressed up all together, so I thought that was funny. And then this one is like knit looking. You can see it better if I hold it up here. It's like, it looks like it's knit yarn. And when I worked at Hobby Lobby, I was a crafter, so I thought that kind of worked out perfectly. So that was day 27. Day 28 was this one. And this is actually, I think it's a phone background that you could download for your phone. But I liked the tearing. So I did strips of tearing. I was going to do it like at a angle, but I kind of liked it just straight across because some of the pieces I wanted to use, there was just little bits, so it worked out perfectly. This was on a 4x6 card in that Simple Stories. Sorry, I said S for a long time. In that Simple Stories cut apart, as well as these were on like a 3x4 card or something. So I fussy cut all those out, added just a little bit of paper behind here, and layered those in there, layered these up there. These are all torn edges, and then just embellished from there. I think I don't have any wood veneer on here. I have, these are epoxy sprinkles from the shop. These guys are from the Hey Boo. This one I think as well is from the Hey Boo collection. These are from a sticker sheet. I don't know what the brand was, but it had like a lot of witches and stuff. I also went in, this one has the candy balls in it, and I used a purple glitter Nuvo drops to do some of the darker purple, and then added some more around here just to sprinkle it, and that was it. Day 29, I really love how this one turned out. So, the inspiration was this layout, and I'm sorry, I don't know who did this layout, and I'm pretty sure it was like a die cut that she used. Sorry, my phone, I canceled it though. So the idea was to do 3 rainbows and then the photo off to the side. But I wanted to do the pink and orange and yellow. Well, I ended up just using all different papers from my Halloween scraps from what I've done already. So I just did them real like rough. I started with the middle and then just went out and out and out. And so these are all layered up together. So they're pretty thick. And that's it. And then I have this cute little photo of Phil and Indy cuddling and watching funny videos. So I wanted to go ahead and use that Snuggle the Smuggle. I thought that was cute to add in here. So there's all sorts of little just sprinkly bits. The wood stars are not mine. They're from some... I bought like a big pack a long time ago on Etsy, and they're kind of rough, like the wood's rougher and they're a little bit thicker than normal wood veneer. And they're kind of burnt, and I mean, but if you need a lot of stars, that's the way to go. So that's what I did at the time. I didn't have my machine, so there's that. The Vellum 2 is from Whimsy Fox Crafts. Sorry, I'm promoting her a lot, and the heart too, the felt heart, but her shop is not open right now, I don't think. And then the what are those called? Lightning bolts and the epoxy sprinkle, and that one is from my shop. These are from Pretty Little Studio. I don't know if you've shopped through her stuff before. She designs and prints everything in-house. So if you order it, sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get it because she makes it like made to order. Like how in my shop, things don't get made until they're ordered. But these are tiny tile letters. Sorry, my brain's not really functioning right now, but I have them like every color because I love them. They're really thin, so if you like to add them for dimension, they're not very good. Like if they're really thin stickers, but I like them because they stick really well, and they're flat, and you can get them in like every color, seriously, and like different fonts, and they're amazing. So I love them, but they're there, and some thickers, and then some more Nuvo drops everywhere. That was day 29. Day 30. I love this one. I love how this one turned out. So this was my inspiration. I had 3 pictures, so I wanted to do 3 pictures with 3 spiderweb doilies, and then I thought a block of paper across here. So what I ended up doing is I also did a strip of torn paper across where like that thing is. These are donuts, actually, if you can't tell. But so I did kind of mimic all of that. I have this torn paper, I have this block here, and then I have the 3 photos with the spiderweb doilies behind them, and they're overlapped underneath, so it was kind of a struggle to get them all done intricately like that, but I have it all here. I have some of the stars from the shop. They come in a big mixed thing. You get just random colors and random amounts of each color. So I have 2 of this darker purple and then 3 of the lighter purple, but it works out. The cork pumpkins are also from the shop. That is Scrap and Happy Studio. I think these are from Studio Calico. They're chipboard stars. The little hearts are from like a cheap Michaels sticker set. LA Studio for the hearts, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's that. So that was day 30, and then last is this one, is day 31. So this is the layout, and I can't remember who did it. I'm sorry. I remembered at the time when I made this, but that was a long time ago. This is December, and that was in October. that was in September when I made these. So it was the stripes with the numbers and then the photos. So, and in this one, it was count the ways and say all the reasons I love you or whatever. And then I loved this with the rainbow. So in my head, I was going to do a rainbow and then do all this. Well, then I found this paper from Simple Stories that had that already. So I went ahead and used that. This was a piece that I already had that was kind of torn in that, and I liked that Good Times Ahead. So instead of doing it on this side, I moved it over here so that Good Times Ahead could stay there, because it was right up against the edge. And if I tore it, if I tore it and put it on this side, you would have torn off part of the word. It was like already printed that way. So I couldn't do anything about it. So I pulled out numbers for my photos. So I have 5 photos, and these are India and Ella. We were just trying to get a cute picture of them together, and this is what we ended up with. So India decided she was going to try to pick Ella up, which worked for a second, and then Ella let go, and then India dropped her. So that was the progression of it. We did end up getting good pictures, but these were just better. So the 1 and the 3 are from Felicity Jane. The 2 and the 4 are from Whimsy Fox Crafts. And then the 5 is from the December numbers 1. In my shop, I have a set that's numbers 1 through 31, and they're good, like 2-inch size. So I just pulled a 5 from that. The cork is also from my shop, as well as there's just one tiny epoxy sprinkle. The bigger epoxy flare are from Scrap and Happy Studio. And then again, the orange hearts are from Ellie Studio. There's some little black star stickers from something. Actually, I think those are from Pretty Little Studio as well. The one that did the tile alphas I just talking about. The fangs all here is also from my shop. I just thought it was perfect because India was dressed as Vampirino, she's a vampire, like a little kid vampire. And then I brought this kind of orange I was trying to bring in, but it ended up being a little bit different, but it's no big deal. With the Nuvo drops. So that is it. So that is all 31 days. Again, if you want to print your own copy of these inspirations, there will be a link down below, as well as a link to purchase a physical copy if you don't want to print your own. The print your own one is free though, so just so you know. The physical one, it costs a little bit, but it's just enough for the paper and the ink and the packaging and the little ring and all that stuff. So that will be linked down below. There's also videos 1 through 14. Is that what we said? 1 through 14 have actual process videos for each layout. So those are available on here as well. And they shouldn't be very far down because I think I've only done 1 video since those to here. And it was like a product share. So this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it took me so long to finish this. I'm hoping to get at least a couple Christmas layouts done soon, but those will probably go into January, so it's not really a big deal. And I know a lot of people scrap chronologically, so they don't even have Christmas pictures until January. So we'll just do that. We'll just plan for that. I'm going to try to post more often. I'm sorry I've been gone so much. Everything, it's just been a lot, and I just tend to pick something to avoid and procrastinate on, and so this was what I've been procrastinating on. So I will try to be better, and let me know if you have any questions or any requests or anything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and happy scrapping. Bye.